And welcome back. This is Let's Play Super Mario Brothers Parts. God dang it, I forgot the part number. But either way, we're going to start this recording with I have my trusty friend here.
Hello?
And in this episode, we basically go to start the World 7. Yes, World 7, it's alright. And we are just doing a bunch of levels with Tiny Mario. Now, my friend here has not played any of this game at all, except the old versions of the game.
Yeah, and I noticed that there are few major differences, because in the actual version there isn't so bright of graphics, and well, just don't go around like that.
Yeah, a lot of things have changed. The power-ups, yes, I just died, by the way. The power-ups that you get new power-ups, like, Penguin being able to fly for a short period of time, and, becoming tiny. So, it's really different things, and, they have a bunch of Easter eggs there, too. Like, if you get 99 lives, you get, to see Mario's head without any hair. I mean, wow. You get to see Mario's hair without, the hat. Which I thought was pretty cool as well, so I actually figured it out, and I was like, oh, that's nice. And I died again. So, while I am having a new person for this world, I'd like you to explain yourself about your channel. You are also a Let's Play gamer as me.
Well, I'm going to do a Crash Team Racing Let's Play with my trusty friend. But still, talking about Mario, how you can do that? I'll jump and then... Actually, you now got the mushroom. But still... How does... Mario doesn't make as much sense as it did for the NES, even though the NES had the limitations. But you have a lot new moves, I can see.
Like, what do you mean?
And how did you get 41 lives?
I didn't die much.
I don't think that you are able to get over 41 lives in the original one without that 99 lives glitch or trick, whatever it is.
Easter egg. Which just basically means it's just like a, something they put there on purpose, but you're supposed to be able to figure it out by yourself. And, 41 lives is not that hard to actually achieve with, every time you get to a certain... Died again. Every time you get to the end of the level, which has like the flagpole at the end, if you get to the very top, you get a 1-up, and it's not that hard to do 1-ups. That's why.
So Nintendo wanted to ease up with the players, eh?
I think so, yeah. Especially with the fact that you can have up to 4 players in this one.
Well, that sounds kinda neat, because in the original one you had 2 players, and that wasn't a simultaneous playing, because you had to pair with it, so I find it rather interesting in this one.
I actually had this, a friend of mine come over to play with me one time, and we recorded together. Well, not his voice, but it was just me. And it was a horrible idea, since my friend did not know how to play the game very well. And since it was simultaneously, it was a very horrible idea that I had chosen to do.
Well, sometimes it's easier to play some games with yourself.
Oh yeah, that's really true. And I died again. I'm having a horrible time with this. It doesn't look like I'm a good gamer here, because it looks like I just keep dying, but, you know, I get better along as time goes along.
Well, I believe that you will surpass it eventually. But still, how long have you had a Wii?
That's an interesting question. I'm not too sure, actually. I think I've had it for about, like, maybe 4 to 4 years, 5 years, somewhere around there, maybe 3. I can't remember the exact date that I got it. But I've had it for a while. As long as it's as well as it's games that I've had for it too, you know. I was excited the first time I got it. It was a Black Friday, and they were having the special for the Red Wii that came with this game automatically, so I convinced my parents to actually be able to buy it on Black Friday. So that was the start of having fun. So I think that was actually probably about like 2 to 5 years, probably around that time.
Interesting. I've never owned a Wii, but I own a PlayStation 3, so how is it like to play a Wii? Because I find that system quite interesting, because that's actually different than the Xbox or PlayStation 3.
Right, I see what you mean. It's, I mean, to be able to explain it, it's very different. I mean, it's a very different kind of, like, how you hold it. It's just like a long little bar, like a bunch of buttons, and being able to have the capabilities. Like this one, you have to hold the Wii remote sideways. So, and you, whenever you see me twirling, you see Mario twirling on the screen. That's basically me shaking the Wii remote to be able to have like more of a jump. It was playing in the very like a couple. I think it was like the first couple of levels. But when you jump and then you'd be able to shake, you'd be able to go a little bit farther. That's why you see them shaking like in the game. And in other games that I'm going to be playing, like Sonic Unleashed, soon enough. There is the capability where you have the nunchuck and you pretend that you're basically Sonic's arms when you're the werehog, and you're basically kind of like fighting with your arms. So it's something like that.
I find it very interesting because Nintendo actually can find new ways to play. And the Wiimote app was actually revolutionary when it came out at the first time. Even though it got few bad reviews and such, but well, never owned a Wii, never played it. So it's only my opinion, and I should try it if I would have a chance, but I don't. And now you are doing rather well once again.
Hopefully, you know, trying to get everything.
You reached the end, I presume.
Yes, that is the end of this one. And basically, I should show you how easy it was to be able to get that. Actually, I have to go back first, I think in order to do that one completely good, either you have to have a power-up or do a triple jump, and then you do it again.
Mario time!
Simply as it goes, you complete the level, and you go along.
Yeah.
Still, getting a 1-up from that flagpole is rather interesting, because that would be quite a need in the NES version, even though I like the actually challenge on the NES version because it's fun. Well,
right. The challenge is always fun, unless you have like the power up and just like, oh, I got this. This part right here was actually a very fun thing the first time I had it, because I didn't know what to expect in reality, even though you can read the instructions in the beginning on what to expect. And if you ever have friends, like I said, this one you can actually, since it said the battle panels, basically it means that like if you were to land on top of one of your friends, you would be able to steal their turn and be able to pick it yourself. It could also be pointing the blame towards you once you got the second mismatch, and that would happen.
What? Well, what is that?
That is one of the new power-ups in this game. Basically showing that if you have see, look, it's right there. If you basically shake the Wii remote, it will make you fly, and if you hold down, you will become like a tornado. And basically, I failed.
Oh, you lost the power-up.
Yeah. The only reason I failed is because I was realizing that I was paying attention, and I thought it was like I didn't realize it was water. Like for a second, I just forgot, and I forgot to press 2 when I was trying to. I actually did it too late, and I ended up falling off like that. And I thought about getting the power up, but I was like, no, maybe the tinier one has a chance of doing it because I jump farther with that one, which actually does do a pretty good range. But you know, you have to be careful because obviously you have limitations, like you can't jump that. Well, you can't jump a little bit higher, but I mean, like what is it? Oh yeah, anything can almost kill you in about basically almost one hit. Like I said, the jumping capabilities are a little bit messed up.
And you died again.
Yeah. I love dying, you know. It's a very fun hobby to do in my pastime.
Well, in original one you can't die actually that much. God, I hate the actual level at the 7/4 because it's just so annoying when you need to figure out the puzzle even though you have no idea how to do that.
7/4? Is that, what is that one? Is that the NES one?
Bowser's Castle. The one with the puzzle.
Oh, you mean that castle right there? And do not ask me why I decided to use the star. I just wanted to get rid of all of my items and just decide to. This is basically like a speedrun kind of thing. Basically, you just run really fast and your capabilities are a little bit more stretched because you run faster, jump higher, and you have a certain time limit until you return back to normal. And obviously, I was not aiming for that. Well, and I died again.
And thus you have wasted all of your power-ups.
Again. But, you know, it's... I'll get them back sometime, I guess.
You guess.
I guess.
So you have no idea that will you get them back or not.
Yep. Because I think this is as far as I recorded for the newest kind, so I haven't done this in a while because I haven't looked for a dual commentator. Because basically my ideal is that every world that I go through, I've had a commentator, but I started it kind of late. So it started from like maybe about World 5. So in reality, I've only had two commentators.
Also, is it really how slow bullet bills fly in this game?
No, they go faster, they're just in the water.
No,
Or
I mean,
they're really going
even
that slow,
outside
yeah.
the water, is that really how slow they fly?
They fly, yeah. It looks like it.
In actually
I
the
think it
NES
changed.
version, they fly quite a bit faster. Well, I think the Nintendo was aiming this for the kids so it wouldn't be so punishing.
But they still do a good job with like designs and everything like that. More like puzzles, like how to get those big star coins. And what I was trying to do it, but I failed the attempt. Was basically you had to get rid of the leash, the thing holding them down, and it was basically that they would go to the other side and break over the wall. And that's basically what was supposed to happen.
Yeah, I think that I can have a... Yeah, I'm having a flashback from the Mario 64, because... That is... Oh... God...
Yeah. There was also another thing that I realized that if you hold down on a certain block, you would automatically get... What happened? Yeah. Minor interruption, folks. I did not mean to say that, but my friend is now gone. I would like you all to support his channel since he is a Let's Play gamer just like me. I have known him for quite some time, and there has been a more complication for him not to be here today, but he will come back later on. Let's quickly finish this episode, since I only have 3 minutes left. Well, you know. We'll get to the end again, where there is a 1-up for me in store. And this thing is best thing in the world.
Mario time.
Today he will be doing, if I get enough viewers for today, he will be doing a Crash Team, oh no, I forgot what it was. I think it was Crash Team Racing, and he will be doing his team racing today. He'll have well, since he's from Europe, he has more of a time zone difference, but he will have a stream. See, mine is Eastern, so I'll have it at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. So, I don't know, because a lot of people have, it's the weekend, because, you know, it's Friday, so it's the weekend, so everybody has enough time to do whatever they want. But, if you want to go see him, you know, I mean, gladly go ahead and join his stream. I will give you his link in the description and an annotation on the video, so you can click it. And hopefully you will be able to enjoy his crafting racing as much as I have, because it's really cool. And he's also going to be playing with his friend, with his support as well. I approved this message. Let's continue on with this Let's Play now. As I was trying to do, I'm going to do just, you know, just half of this world automatically. I can try to finish it, or if I can finish it by the end. That's why it's always a weird number with all my episodes, because I'm not paying too close attention to the time, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh great, I have to finish it right now and then. So basically that's where you see me running with the sense of urgency that I knew that I had only a certain amount of time left to do it. And the only reason I had a certain amount of time is because, first of all, whenever if I haven't said this already, or if you're new to this, basically what happens is that I have this issue with my CDs. Whenever I put them in the computer, that it all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, like a retarded thing. And I actually have to deal with it being kind of retarded to me sometimes, so it's kind of, you know, sad, if you could say. Oh, I messed it up. But I mean, like, how do I explain this? I don't even know how to explain it. If I do anything, here we go. If I do anything more than 17 minutes, like 21 minutes or 18 minutes, the video will not continue. Like, no matter what, it just feels like doing it. So it's kind of a setback where I can't do what I want to do, and I'm only pressed in a certain amount of time due to CDs, so it's not really the greatest thing in the world. But this is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you get to watch his commentary and his thing. I will leave you with the rest of this video. Have a good day. This is the Let's Play Gamer, and Latsu7.